Good morning. This is Colin with 833 cost per mile, and I've decided for my information and yours, I'm going to try and at least once a week, if not twice a week, show the number of loads coming in and out of all the different states on DAT1. So today is Monday the 5th of June, and these are the loads for vans at 10 a.m. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar, this is the number of truckloads going in. So according to DAT, there's 668 loads going in. There's 812 coming out. I'm going to scroll through this slowly. I'm not seeing anything super exciting. California has 1979 going in and 4,050 going out. So we'll take a look at California here in a minute. Florida, as you can see, is absolutely horrible. 1,985 trucks going in, 846 van loads coming out. So that freight's going to be really cheap, because there's probably really only 400 coming out. So that means that there's like 5 trucks to every single load. So most of those guys are going to deadhead up to Georgia, where it's probably maybe 1-to-1 if we're lucky. And I'm going to explain why I'm saying this here in just a minute. Illinois, not much going on there. Remember, we're looking at the number of in is the number of loads in, number out. So the column on the right needs to have a lot more than the column on the left. So, I mean, these poor guys going to Massachusetts, 795 loads going in, 116 coming out. So I guarantee you that 116 is probably closer to 40 or 50. So there's almost 20 trucks for every single load. Let's scroll on down here. There's no states that I'm seeing that have a substantial difference. Pennsylvania has 2,072 going in, 1,300 coming out. So that's pretty ugly there. Texas looks like probably the best bet, with 3,100 van loads coming in, 5,346 going out. So Texas van 3110 and 5346. All right, so let's take a look at that really fast. I'm going to come over here to search loads, and we're going to put in Texas, and we're going to put the equipment for a van, and let's see what we find. So on the new DAT1, you can come over here on the right, and you will see that this load, Laredo to Auburn, California, is paying $8,300 or $432 a mile, and it's 1,921 miles. Does that sound kind of too good to be true? Maybe. So let's click on this and see if there's any notes, because the spot rate shows it should be paying $38.80 and the contract rate shows $43.03. So what is going on? That is just insane that it's paying $4 a mile. But you look down on the comments, it's a multi-drop. So it doesn't say where it's going, and it does not say how many drops or how many miles. We're going to come over here. It also shows 97 credit score, 17 days to pay. We can click on the directory. There's the phone number. So let's just go ahead, and I'm going to call on this. There will be maybe a minute of silence and then we will come in here, and I am going to let's work this. Let's see how bad this is really paying. So 4119. Okay, guys, I'm going to switch over here.
Calling Inner City Direct. Please leave a detailed message and someone will get back to you as soon as possible.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, simply hang up.
Okay.
Or press pound for further options.
Well, I guess everybody else thinks it's a great load too. So they're not answering the phone right now. That was posted 6 minutes ago. Let's look at some of these other rates. Now, these are getting a little more realistic. 264 a mile, 243, 289, 223. But those are all going to Washington. And Washington right now sucks. I mean, it is just really bad. I don't know about any of you guys. I've never used the book button. I'm afraid I'd be losing too much money on the table, or I wouldn't know enough about the load and what is going on. So we're going to take a quick look and go back to, well, this was Texas, so we can look at this. There's a lot of different ways I like to search the loads, because here it says there's 5,318 loads right now. So we're going to see if that's real. These are all Houston to Houston, Dallas to Dallas. The reason I search by miles is you'll see the same load. So here, it's 5,318. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loads posted by the same broker. If everybody else did that, that means there's only really 1,000 loads. Dallas to Roanoke, different brokers. Here's Pierce. They've got 2 the same, so now we can cut that number down to 2,500. What I'm doing is I'm going through here. I'm looking at the miles over here, and then I'm looking at the broker on the right. So here's Onwards. Same load posted 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Here's Landstar posted twice. Let's look at this one. Nolan, 1, 2, 3 times. Arrive twice. And, you know, some at 11 twice. Boren Brothers twice. Let's skip down through here real fast. Traffics, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Link Transport, 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can find one that's posted multiple times. TQL, 1, 2, 3 times. So what I'm trying to explain to you guys is just because it said right here there's 5,328 loads, there's not. Most of these loads are posted 2 or 3 times. So if we cut that in half, now we're down to 2,700 loads. That is a big difference. So don't think that the market is necessarily hot and there's really 5,300 loads. We can go on down here again. Here we go. USA Truck, no, 1 time. Here's Priority twice. Here's Priority again, 3 times. Priority again, 4 times. 5 times, 6 times. Summit 11. 1, 2. Multiple times, multiple loads. So I would say we're lucky if we've got 2,500 loads coming out of this area. Now we're going to search trucks. So we're going to put in Texas. We're not putting a destination. We're going to put in van. And let's see. There's 1,584 van loads or trucks. Now, yes, some of these are going to be posted multiple times too. But remember, we had, so there's 1,500, there's 1,600 here. And we've already decided there's only 2,700 loads, maybe. So there might be 1.5 van loads per truck. Not a good place to come, but it's a lot better than other places. This is Colin with 833 cost per mile. We do all your bookkeeping for $99.95 per truck, and that includes truck and trailer. We break down the cost of your fuel. We break everything down to a fraction of a penny. We'll show you each week how much money you're making or how much money you're losing. We'll also help you with a profit per mile calculator, determine how much profit you want, and then we put that in to the rate per mile calculator, and that tells you the minimum that you can afford to run your truck. Questions, call 806-782-1429, 806-782-1429. This is Colin. Please like, please subscribe. And today, like I said, is the 5th of June. The next video is going to be for reefers.